Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor and we're going to take a look at a bunch of charts here, and I'm going to go over my analysis and my thought process. And the idea here, the reason why we make these videos is so you can learn and grow and get better as traders, and most importantly learn some nice new techniques that are going to help you profit in the market. But first, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, what I want you to do is visit us on the homepage of the website and get to know us a little bit better. If you like these free analysis videos that we give to you guys on a daily basis, it's truly nothing in comparison to the membership you get once you sign up and join. Once you sign up and join the premium membership community, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trading alerts that our current members are getting and loving on a daily and weekly basis. It's a great opportunity for you to learn and to grow and to get better as a trader, and most importantly, start making money in the market by having winning trades delivered directly to your cell phone in real time for both buy and sell alerts. And the cool part is right now you actually have an opportunity to save $100 off of the annual membership by using the discount code SAVE when you check out today at the end of this video. And this is for this week only, okay? If you try to sign up next week, you're going to have to pay full price. So when you sign up today, use the discount code SAVE and you'll be able to save $100 off of the annual membership, and you're going to get instant access to those profitable trading alerts. Wouldn't it be nice to start making money in the market? Not only make money in the market, but also not have to worry about doing your own analysis and make your own trading decisions? Yeah, it would be nice. So this is a great opportunity to do just that and to have winning trades delivered directly to your cell phone in real time. All right, so let's take a look at some charts here. The first one we're going to take a look at is Twitter. And Twitter, this is one that we covered here previously. We mentioned this previous resistance right here. You can see it clearly getting knocked into that, and it turned into support. We called for the bounce against it right there, and as you can see, getting a nice bounce off of it and into our major target here near about $37. Today, it broke over this new little mini resistance right there with some heavy volume. This is the biggest volume day we've seen in about a month or so. So some nice volume here on this break higher. I definitely think that it can head higher here, but what I want to point out is on the weekly chart, we're coming into a pretty decent level of resistance. You can see it was previous support right here, right there. You can see for about 5 months, well, that's not 5 months, that's about 3 months in a row, trading sideways against that support. And as you can see, we tried to bounce against it right here, and then it turned into resistance, and you can see we traded just under it, knocking our head against it for a while before heading lower. So you can really tell that this is a key level here for Twitter. So definitely something to keep in mind. We've been calling for a big upside move on Twitter for quite some time, and it's finally hitting our first conservative target after that $31 target. So $37 is that target here that we pretty much hit today, and we still have support down here, right here at about $34. So if we head lower, that's a nice bounce zone. So we'll kind of see how it reacts to this level moving forward. As it stands right now, we haven't gotten any kind of a reversal signal yet. In fact, today's action, again, like I mentioned earlier in the video, is very strong, and we broke out on heavy volume. So as it stands right now, I think we can at least breach this resistance above us. We'll kind of see how it reacts once it gets up there. But so far, so good. I think the trend is going to continue unless we get some kind of reversal signal, which we have not gotten yet. So the next one we're going to take a look at is Chipotle. Chipotle, this is one we've been calling for some downside on, and what I want to point your attention to is, it looks to me like a little bit of a false breakout. And what I mean by that is we had some resistance right here. You can clearly see how it's reacting to this level here. And then right here, the last couple days, we broke over that resistance right here. But then today, we're back under that resistance. It turned into support, but now it's back to being resistance here. And if we trade lower tomorrow, that's going to be confirmation. Again, if we bounce back and trade back over it tomorrow, then that's going to kind of do away with that false breakout theory. But really is that level, that 323 level, is that level that you want to watch for Chipotle. As you can see, this is the volume point of control right here. If you don't know what volume point of control is, that's volume by price. So that's where the most volume has been traded on Chipotle in the last couple years. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that since we're right below it or right at it is a huge level of resistance. All right, huge level of resistance. What it also means is that if we actually do clear this level and break higher and clear about 330, that most likely we're going to break out pretty large if that does happen. But as it stands right now, this is still resistance, and today's action tells me that most likely we will continue lower. But again, you want to use that 323 level as a barometer of bullish or bearishness for Chipotle. The next one we're going to take a look at is Boeing. And Boeing here, I want to point out a couple of things. So Boeing, we've got a trend line break right here. You can see it started here. There's a bounce. A couple bounces right here. A couple bounces right here. You can see it really grinding against that angle before eventually breaking below it the other day. We confirm that break today, breaking below it. Look at this. This is one of the biggest volume days that we've seen on Boeing since this day right here. And you can see that was a breakout candle. We headed much, much higher after that. And this is about the same. Let's see, that's 13 million shares. Right there, we got 14 million shares on this day. So almost as much volume on this day as it was over here. And notice the difference here. Here's a breakout candle, and notice what happened after that. Here is a red candle. We headed lower, and it's a red day right there. So to me, this is bearish. We're also closing below the 50-day moving average for the first time, and the 50-day moving average is that red line right there. And we're closing below it for the first time since September of 2016. All right, so that's pretty significant in my opinion. Closing below the 50-day moving average that we haven't done in a while. We're also closing below the volume point of control. You can see that right here. This is where the most volume has been traded. So a lot of shares have been exchanging hands up here, and that's usually indicative of either tops or bottoms. You know, look at this. All this volume right here, right here. It's not just this one day. A lot of volume up here, all right? And volume is indicative of tops and bottoms, and obviously this is clearly not a top, all right? It's clearly not, I'm sorry, it's clearly not a bottom because we've been trending up for so long. So definitely some things to kind of keep in mind here. We're trading below the volume point of control. We broke this support. We broke this trend line. Heavy volume on this one day. We've got the indicators pointing down. You know, a lot of volume here, traded up here. So a lot of signs here that aren't looking great here for Boeing. So just kind of keeping this in mind. I'm not calling for any kind of a crash on this stock or anything, but it could happen. But just some things that are kind of that you should definitely be aware of moving forward for this stock. The next one we're going to take a look at is Bank of America. And this is another one that has a false breakout look. You can clearly see right here is that resistance right here, right there, right here, right there, right here, and a little bit right there. And then we broke over it just recently, and then here we are closing right back underneath it. So usually when that happens, it means this level was clearly rejected, and it's actually one of my favorite setups is the false breakout or the false breakdown. It doesn't really matter, but it's a clear rejection of these levels, and most of the time they head lower after that. It had its chance to hold above this resistance here, but it did not, and now we're breaking back under it. To me, this is bearish behavior. Obviously, it's hard to get too bearish on a stock that is pretty much at all-time highs right here, but still, this is a setup here that I've seen time and time again, and when it rejects these levels, you usually see some kind of a retracement lower. The next one we're going to take a look at is Apple, and this is another one here. We had this clear resistance level you can see about 5 days in a row, again right here about 4 days in a row, and then here we are breaking over it right here 2 days in a row. Well, if you count this day, that's 3 days in a row. 1, 2, 3, and then right here on this fourth day we closed below it, but just barely, okay, just barely. So if we close lower tomorrow, that's really going to be the confirmation that I want to see here on Apple for a retracement lower. Okay, so again, it's a false breakout look. Same thing we covered on Bank of America, so I don't need to explain it again what this kind of means. So the next one that we're going to take a look at is Goldman Sachs. Same thing here as Bank of America. You can clearly see there's a resistance here, right there, right here. It's coming into it again right here before breaking over it right here on this day, and here we are breaking back under it right here for 2 days in a row. I definitely think that we can see a downside move on Goldman Sachs here moving forward. The next one we're going to take a look at is Tesla. So Tesla here had a pretty decent breakout candle on this day right here. We broke over the previous resistance we had made. We held it yesterday, but today we broke back under it, and we're back at this trend line here that has given Tesla a bounce for a while. It started back here in a year ago in March of 2017. Got a bounce there, got a bounce here, there, here, right here, just earlier last week, and then here we are again right against this trend line. So this is a level that if you're bullish on Tesla, you want to see hold. But what I don't like is how this breakout didn't really hold. We're still holding these levels, this support level, but I would have liked this breakout candle to have held a little bit better at the time. So we'll kind of see what it does. This is kind of the last step here for Tesla. If it breaks this trend line, that's not going to be great for this stock, and it's most likely going to head much lower. So that's what I'm looking at on Tesla. So thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I really hope that you learned a lot and that you're going to even take some profitable trading ideas from this video. Again, if you like this video and the other videos that we give to you guys for free, it's absolutely nothing in comparison to the membership you get once you sign up and join at thetradinganalyst.com. And once you do that, you're going to get instant access to those profitable trading alerts that are delivered directly to your cell phone in real time via text message, so you won't ever miss a beat in the market ever again. And the cool part is right now you can save $100 when you check out today at the end of this video when you use the discount code SAVE. And it's for this week only. If you try to sign up next week, it's not going to work. You're going to have to pay full price. So again, if you want to start making money in the market, if you want to start having a professional in your corner guiding you through the market step by step, trade by trade, click by click, then this is your opportunity to do that. So go ahead and save $100 today when you check out using the discount code SAVE.